another episode of Eddie and Endlessly Extended Everyday Life. And today we're going to be talking about how we are the pickiest couple in the world and how that made us meet each other because we're both the pickiest people ever, and how we became the pickiest couple in the world on appearance and on personality.
Exactly.
Okay, so to start it off, I'm going to say that when I met Endlessly, she was everything that I wanted, in just not just looks, personality, a lot more things that we're going to get into great detail about.
There's more to come after we talk about just looks and personality, because that's not all a relationship is about.
Right.
But you have to admit that's the first thing
that people look at.
And what you might
on top of it,
to.
the very first thing I'm going to say before I let you take off is we don't care about, this isn't a race thing. We don't care about race. We don't care if you're Chinese. We don't care black, white. The race isn't an issue. That's not what we're picky about at all.
No.
So basically, my first girlfriends were Asians in high school. My first two girlfriends were Asian. And Endlessly and I have both had black partners in the past and stuff like that. So neither one of us are racist in any way, and it's not picky towards skin color. It's more picky on texture of the skin and
shapes,
different things,
features,
and different. We'll get right into it.
Yeah.
Here.
Everything.
Here we go.
Okay.
I'll pass it over to my partner here.
Okay, so remember this. This is just personal preference, and it's something that you internally want or like. You just naturally like. You can't help what you like, right? So, for instance, for me, eye color. I only like brown eyes. And we're starting with the face and head, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's just a preference of mine. My eyes are green. Actually, it's just what I like. And
me personally, I can't have girls with shorter hair.
There you go. And speaking of hair, I need a man with hair. Eddie's got a full head of hair. He is never going to end up going bald, and it's just a thing. Like, would I love Eddie if he started going bald? Of course. But am I way more attracted to him because I braid his hair and I know his genes that he's never going to be bald? Yes. It's nothing against anyone who has hair, you know what I mean? And I don't even love my hair.
Yeah, this isn't to offend anyone. This is just our personal, what we're attracted to in a sexual partner, in a lifelong partner, in a person we want to have a family with, or a person you want to be with for the rest of your life type of thing.
Yes.
This isn't like, I just want to get a girlfriend. No, this is like, we're
meeting
being picky because meeting the criteria of, we've already been through half our life, we want what we want, and, our next partner is going to be exactly what we want, and if they're not that, then we don't want it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah, with the hair thing, and then eye color for you, do you have a preference on eye color?
Me, I don't honestly have a preference for eye color.
Okay.
I just have to like the eyes. I have to like the individual's eyes.
Yeah, totally.
I prefer lighter eyes.
You prefer lighter eyes?
Yeah.
My eyes are green. They change colors, though. Sometimes I look...
But that's not like a deal breaker for me.
There you go. That's another good word, not a deal breaker. So some things are deal breakers.
Yeah, some things are deal breakers.
You guys have
to
admit that. Okay,
and
we're only at the eyes.
Yeah, we're only at the eyes. So we'll go down to the face. They gotta have a pretty face because that's what everybody looks at. That's like the main thing of the person. You know what I mean? They gotta have good hygiene in the face. You know what I mean? And good hygiene, grooming, and good hygiene, and all that. So that's all I'm gonna say on the face. Like, I don't really need someone to have a certain size nose. I don't want them to have huge ears or huge nose. Like, I want them to be basically normal size proportion to me, like kind of how we match, like me and Endlessly match a lot, and it's because our bodies match a lot. Like,
we look good together.
Yeah,
you can't lie about that.
And the thing is, we just match a lot on a lot of things, and it's just weird. But anyway, so what should we go to next?
No, I'm still talking about face. So I like a man who can grow facial hair. Okay, but that doesn't mean I love a huge beard. Some men can and can't grow it out, but like the mustache, like it's just what I like. It's what I like, and it wouldn't be a deal breaker, but facial hair, I like a lot.
And I grow way
And
too
good
much
hair.
facial hair. I gotta freaking shave every other day.
And as we're going to
They
the
don't
next
know. They don't know how much I
limbs,
shave because I look like I don't have a lot of
yeah,
facial
he
hair.
can grow hair.
That's because I shave constantly every day.
Yes.
If I don't shave every day, you're gonna see it start.
Yes. And so as we're going to the next limbs, I guess you could say, I don't like body hair. That's the thing that's picky with me because
Same.
I need the hair and but like.
So she wants
back
no
hair?
body hair, but she wants you to have a full head of hair.
Yeah.
But
yes.
you can't be bald.
Nope. And
Okay.
you have to be able to grow facial hair. But
And
like hair.
you can't be really hairy on top of that.
I just don't like it. And I mean, it's not like I would judge. You can't help what you're born with, but like, I'm not sexually attracted to hairy men of body hair below the head.
And obviously you guys can tell, you've seen me with my shirt off on IG, you've seen me with my shirt off on thumbnails before. And you guys see that I just have tattoos and a little bit of hair.
He's got a little bit of hair.
A little bit, tiny little bit. Like maybe 10.
Couldn't have like wanted it any better. Like, I can't believe we found each other. But anyway, so we're at the shoulders, and I talked a little bit.
And I grow hair from here down on my legs. Right?
Yeah, he's. Okay, if we're gonna talk about hair, he doesn't have like extremely hairy, like.
They know. Look at me.
Yeah, and you can tell by the arms. You can tell by the arms.
You can tell by the person.
Yeah, we both have like blonde hair.
Yeah, we both have very fair, the odd blonde hair.
Yeah.
Very, very fair. We're both blonde when we were babies.
Yes.
Right? You know,
Yes.
she's way more tan than I am, obviously, but I mean.
You can see there, actually,
we go together.
we're not even going to talk about like our ancestry, but I do have a little tan.
But we both have
in
our family, you know.
Yeah.
But just my tan doesn't come out.
Okay, so starting at shoulders on a woman.
Shoulders, I don't look at it at all, really.
Oh, I forgot. I love shoulders.
Really care about shoulders.
It's your turn.
So you do shoulders.
No.
I know you love
shoulders down. I want you to talk, starting from a woman's shoulders down.
Well, okay. So the figure, from the neck down. Okay, I want them to be. Basically, what I want is I wanted them to have a flat stomach. Whatever guy wants them to have a flat stomach and the big, huge breasts, right? Or at least decent sized breasts, you know, since a lot of the women I've been with in the past didn't have breasts. Okay, so that's why. That was something that was always not there, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, well, I mean, next time I get a girl, it's going to be that. But if I would fall in love with a girl and she was smaller breasted, I would be like, obviously, you know, it wouldn't have been a deal breaker, but I'm very, very happy that, you know, that I found a girl that was up to my standards on that situation. And also with the legs and the ass, like, to match.
Okay.
And the way you can tell if a girl's clean, too, is if she's got her fingernails and toes done. Then you know she takes care of her hygiene somewhere else, where the sun don't shine.
He taught me that, and I thought in my mind, like, all the women I've worked with or met, and I'm thinking, he might be right. That's a good way. You know what I mean? I don't swing that way, but now that I look back at like all the women that were a little like just okay. It's been a long day, but we're gonna keep rocking with it.
It's okay.
Okay. So from the shoulders down, for me, body type wise, I think as Eddie's saying, I like a proportioned man, and I've actually never found a body I like more than Eddie's. The shoulders, right? That's what I like. And I don't like the shoulders. They're actually a lot more straighter. I think the ankle's weird, but I like a man with his shoulders like that, and then like the torso like that. And I really don't have any pickiness on. And Eddie's got really long arms. I love it. I never thought I would love long arms until we finally got to be together and I got to feel him and touch him. But
I didn't even notice that long arms.
He's got really long arms, and yes, the proportion. Yeah. And I guess really that's it with like the midsection, and I guess I'll go on to knees and down now. Eddie has the same toes that I do. I'm not a foot girl. I don't care about feet on a man. Like, I mean, no one wants like snaggle feet to look at, you know, but yet that would not be a deal breaker. But like you know, we're so close now and we do everything together. So like I just have seen his feet a lot, and they're the
You
same
can
as
tell
mine.
them.
I sand his feet, okay,
And she
and
does
I
with,
do his
with the clear
yeah.
stuff.
Because
Like they would at
when
a
I
shop.
I do it for him too. Because we're close like that. That's
Yeah.
the whole other thing. Like you gotta find someone you're.
But I'd be rubbing you
comfortable
down too. I'd be giving you foot massages too.
That's all I have to say about the lower. So how do you feel about feet and legs? So
Okay, well, me personally, I don't want the girl having no ugly ass feet.
Yeah.
I want them to have pretty feet and manicure, pedicure feet. That's gotta be standard.
you can do it at home,
Straight up.
ladies. You can do it at home.
That's mandatory. If they can't keep up on that, then they're not gonna keep up on anything else. And then, you know, I don't want no stank girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why that is, and I'm in love with you. So that just goes to show that you know what you want and it works. And
Statistically.
Yeah, the sizes statistically, of different shoe sizes, different heights, and basically we're both like average. Basically, I'm 5'10", 210 pounds, and
Yep.
she's.
I'm 5'4", probably 130. I think flexing 5 to 10 pounds up and down.
Right, size 10 shoe.
Size
10
7 and a half. And
you
if
know,
you
which
Google
is standard.
for the States, United States, the most common average size of a man and a woman is what we just described.
And my snapback, my full back hat is 7, which is the most normal size for a guy. For I'm gonna say for a Caucasian male, because African American males obviously have bigger hair,
right.
So they don't
to
fit to their actual head. They're going by the hair, because
yeah.
their hair is more spongy. So guys like me, we got to go by our actual head size. So that's 7 and 1/8.
Right.
So you know so it's always sold out 7 because that's the main size they sell.
Exactly. So just even like our weight and our height and everything is average, but what really is average? Listen, me and Eddie have both had fluctuations.
We're both weirdos, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
If you're not average or you're not whatever, we're not hating on you or whatever. We're just saying what we personally are gonna fall in love with this time around, because we've been through so much in our lives and just gone through it all, and we're like,
we know what we like.
Yeah, we know what we like, and we want to be with a person with not only that, it's personality too. It's not just the looks, people. The personality, we got them cut off faster. Get girls cut off. When I was dating, looking for a new woman, the girls got cut off so fast by their personalities, way more faster than their looks.
Okay, explain.
A lot of girls that were coming on to me and this and that on IG would come up to me and talk to me, and within 10 minutes I would know, okay, even though the girl's beautiful and whatnot, I would know this chick, no, this ain't for me.
You just
right away.
It? Okay.
Yeah, right away I'd be like, oh, this one's a gold digger, this one's this, or I could tell right away. Okay. And I could actually maybe even start like a class or some sort of course to show dudes out there how to.
He won me over.
How to find a girl online and actually succeed. Okay? Not any of this stuff where you're getting ripped off by 100 different females. You don't know what's what. You got to come to me and pay me for the course. That way, you're not paying 100 different females getting ripped off 100 times. You'll have my game, and you'll have my game, and you'll be able to find a real one. Yes. You'll be able to actually make sure it's legit.
Yes.
Because you'll have my wisdom, and it worked for me. So there's the proof in the pudding. You know what I mean? I ain't no millionaire. I ain't no sugar daddy old man that owns 10 million cars and all this.
He's
you know what I mean?
What I didn't even know I was looking for.
And don't always look in your own backyard either for love. Don't always look around the corner or in the schools you grew up in, or
Oh man, that's a really good point, you guys. I went to school
you settle,
in a smaller
because that's
city
all that's
town,
around.
Reno, Sparks, Nevada, and I know so many of my
Take
friends
advantage of the internet.
who married like just someone that they didn't even like each other in school. It's like such a
take advantage of the internet, because you know what? When we grew up, you didn't have that advantage, and you had to settle for whoever you went to school with or whoever was in your city. But nowadays you have the whole world at your fingertips, so why not get what you're looking for?
Right. Are you truly happy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I want to say something about personality.
Tattoos first. They gotta have tattoos, but they can't have covered in tattoos. I don't want a girl that is. I like the negative skin. You see how she has so much negative skin in between her tattoos, like I do? on my hand.
Those
I
are
don't
fancy.
like the where it's like all one solid color where you can't see any skin.
Mm-hmm.
Say if it went from like her wrist to her here with no skin showing at all,
Yeah.
that would, I don't know, I couldn't deal with that. I don't like that. I need to see some sort of skin.
And I never even thought about stuff like that until he told me that's what he likes. Like, as a woman or as a man, you never really realize you got what someone's actually admiring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you might see through it and not even realize you have it.
And the tattoos in certain places that she has, I really like, and stuff like that, you know?
Yes.
And certain places I don't like girls to have tattoos.
Where?
I don't really like girls having tattoos on their neck. I think it's kind of butchy a little bit. I'm not
Okay.
sure. You know,
Yeah.
unless the girl's like a gang member, I don't see the point in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if she's a gang member, okay, I can understand it.
Right.
But you know, or the face really, unless it's in between the eyebrows, you know.
Okay.
I could maybe settle for some small, tiny thing in between the eyebrows, but I would never want a girl to be like having full out face tats and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know.
I guess I'll like touch on that. Like tattoos, what I like on a man is pretty much what Eddie has and more. Like if he wants more, like I'm down with anything. Face tattoos though, like neck tattoos on a man, yes. I mean, Eddie's about to get blasted. We're working on everything, all the designs right now, to be honest with you. But like a lot of face tattoos, I would only like. I don't know if I would love it because Eddie loves certain things. But anyway, yes, some, but like full on, like crazy, nah, no.
Yeah.
But to express yourself and have your tattoos the way you want it, absolutely. I'm down with the tattoo thing for sure. I want to say something about personality though, because we kind of skipped back to the looks again. So personality wise, for me, I cannot not like actually be in love with somebody, like actually in love with somebody who's over the top, loud, flamboyant, and crazy type personality. I do have to say that I get along with Libras. Eddie's a Libra, and I love Libras because they have the scale, they balance.
Yeah.
But one thing, even if I just loved everything about him, if he was just one of those people where they walk in the room and they're loud, that's one personality trait that is an absolute deal breaker. There's no way on earth I could be with like the loud person in the room. Do you have any deal breaker on a personality? Just like one thing?
The personality thing for me, yeah, I already spoke on the personality thing. Like if the girl's straight up gold digging, and straight up like coming on like a ditz, you know.
Okay.
I need my girl to be intelligent. I wanted the girl that I got with this time to have some sort of intelligence on the online, on YouTube, on social media.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't want to be in a situation where the person don't know nothing about social media, and that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to create my career. I'm trying to go in this path of, you know, fame and fortune. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be something. I'm not sitting there at no 9 to 5 where I'm saving away every day, Groundhog Day. I'm planting seeds and I'm planting flowers because one day my stuff's gonna bloom.
Right.
You know what I mean? People don't see all the hard work that I do behind the scenes. They don't see all the hard work that's been planted in the last 2 years. But when the channel does get monetized, I got a lot of videos, almost 400 videos that we got to go through to see about putting ads on.
Right.
You know?
And speaking on that topic, that was actually going to be my ending note on the video because I have a few things that are like...
Plus, about the flyness.
The flyness,
how we dress, how we grew up, what we listened to. You know,
we're going to do that.
That's all the same, too.
Yes, so we'll just go
there. So
we
can touch on that, then.
Yeah, we'll touch on that. But, like, literally just having your dude with you or your woman with you or who your spouse, whatever, and walking out the door and knowing, like, man, you know, if it's embarrassing to you, if they're just coming out, like, raunchy, well, maybe you guys are going, like, maybe she's just checking them out. But, like, me and Eddie are so particular about things, and I would hope he would tell me if he didn't approve of something, and I wouldn't take it as if he was being controlling, because he actually has, about my shorts before and stuff. Like, he lets me express myself, but remember I was wearing the blue shorts the other day, and they're kind of, he just didn't like it, and I looked at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, you know what, this does look crazy. Like, I look, you know, we are crazy, but it's more the style and the same vibe, you know? Who wants to walk around with someone that looks like a dork or like a or whatever, but like our style. We just
Yeah,
go
we
back.
match a lot.
We just match, and we enjoy doing it. Like, how many couples do you know that like to match? Like, what do you notice?
Because I'm wearing a bandana shirt, unless
Yeah.
you wore a bandana pants.
Yeah.
You know.
And because I wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wanted to match with you too.
Yeah.
Close. Check. I just want to show up close. It is a bandana shirt because you couldn't really see from far away.
Yes.
Look at that.
And guys, I have notes. Shirt. That's why I keep. Yeah, I do have green eyes, y'all.
Yeah.
But okay. Here we go. Well, really quickly, because.
Yes, red's my favorite color. Canada. You know.
When he was talking about the social media thing, before I continue with the notes, I was gonna end it on that. But like, if you don't support your significant other on social media and you act like you do, or you kind of do, then it's a lie and it's fake. Like, everything Eddie does online doesn't mean I would do it online. But I 100% back him up, and I'm not lying about that.
Not everything online is true.
100.
Social media online is entertainment. This is the new TV. This is the new television in this YouTube space.
Right.
Okay? So take it to heart, you know, when somebody's telling you a story on what they've been through in life, but I mean, you know, don't think that's what they're doing now.
Right.
They could be telling you a story about what they did when they were 16 to try to make you not go down that path, which is what I do. I'm speaking on stuff from when I was 12, 16, 19, 20. You know, I'm a grown man now. I've learned my lesson. I've done my time. I've paid my dues. You know what I mean? I'm talking about over there on the main channel.
Yes.
But over here, you guys are going to see all kinds of different things blooming. We're going to be getting more microphones so we can do podcasting. We're going to be setting up desks for podcasting. You see that black thing in the background? Yeah, that's a podcasting desk that we just got in here. Okay, that's going to be coming over here to do podcasting. And, you know, we got all kinds of stuff behind the works.
Yes.
You know?
So I'm genuine, though, when I say, like, anything he's ever put up online, 100% I have his back. So you need to make sure that you're not lying to yourself, because social media is a...
Same, and if she puts something up, you know, and I don't, like, and I'm, like, think that it's a little too provocative or something, and I just say it.
Or if it's
you know, I'm not
corny
really too picky
or whatever.
Judgy. You know, I think we've only done that once or twice the whole time we've been together.
And it's okay to feel hurt or, like, embarrassed or, like, oh my gosh, you know, like, if they're being honest with you, you might, like, feel weird in the moment, but, like, reflect and don't think they're being mean. Constructive criticism can be very helpful. Like, seriously. It's not bad to have your significant other be real.
Does that for me a lot. Like, she'll say, oh, no, just do it this, or, you know, correct this, or my spelling a lot. And I don't get upset about it because I know that she can spell better.
Sometimes he might be like, oh, like, he has to go back, you know, like, you know, but it's...
But, you know, editing
I'm just trying to help.
And that's what I mean.
And
a lot goes into this stuff, you know. A lot goes into it. But about the pickiest couple in the world, honestly, we have so many things that we're going to touch on that we're going to show you right now.
Are we doing a part 2? Oh, I was going to say, are we going to part 2?
Let's go on to what you're going to say.
So, I would say tidiness and just little things here and there. I'll start it with this and you can go. Like, no eating in bed. And that seems far-fetched, but, like, the way we leave our house before we leave the house and, like, little things here. Is there any, like, picky things you have? Because I have, like, a whole list of things.
Yeah, we made those together pretty much, right?
Okay. So basically, before we leave the house, we do not leave the house messy unless it's an emergency or urgent, or if you do have to get out the door. But there's no way that we want to come home to a house where the bed's unmade and there's dishes everywhere, and you come back and there's gonna be, you know, just a mess. Like, it's an OCD thing in a way, and we both have OCD.
I do have OCD, and I admit that.
I admit it too, 100%. I admit it, but we both understand each other. When one may be frantically, like, one's waiting at the door,
that's
like, let's
thing.
go, but, like, the other one's like, hang on, my shoes, you know, like, need to be over here. And it's a very important thing to understand one's
or if there's one dish in the sink, the other person will be like, why do you care if there's one dish in the sink before you leave it? You'll be like, you know, I'm just going to watch it for 2 seconds, and then when we get back, we don't have to do it.
Yeah, and I get it, like, why it may take 5-10 minutes longer or whatever.
And I like to have all the windows locked. I like to have everything locked. And,
and triple checking. And that might be because of our past too,
Yeah.
why some of these things, and this is can go so many ways, you
Yeah.
guys. But just the hygiene as well, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay to have your days, but like Eddie and I are very specific about hygiene,
Yeah.
and it's just honestly the truth. We don't really have to like go too much into that, but being genuine and 100% is basically all you can do. Like, make sure you don't embarrass, don't do anything that's gonna like trigger your partner, wherever it is, and like embarrass them. Like, we have a lot of morals to where no matter how mad we are, we're not gonna go that route. There's just so many different things, and then I guess we'll end it with like cooking, and because this is a positive note, like the food we eat. Not only do we eat at home like 90, maybe even 95% of the time, we genuinely love the same foods, and it can be the most simple thing, and that's really it. We don't like things that are too saucy. We don't really like anyone touching our food first. That's another reason why we don't like to eat out. Even sometimes he'll examine my food that I have just cooked, and really, it's just hard to find somebody. And trust me, I
That's
wasn't
just
even
because of everything I've been through with the food
Yes.
and stuff like that. With people messing with my food, I'm traumatized when it comes to food.
Yes, and I understand that. So I'm not offended. Sometimes I might be like, "Ugh, I just spent an hour in the kitchen," but like in deep down inside, I know why he's doing it. I know why he might look at it twice or maybe not. You know,
But I love your
understand
food,
your
though.
partner.
Don't get me.
Yeah.
I love your food.
No,
you know I do.
I know you do. I know you do. So in order to find a partner that you're that close to where all the things we talk about, like I'm we're doing nails together, hair, and we understand each other, like having little episodes about just the tidiness of the house. We support each other, even if it may seem
not
like
episodes where we're arguing. She means cleaning episodes where we're
I'm more
obsessively
crazy
cleaning.
about or
okay,
like,
that's what she means by episode.
Yeah.
She doesn't mean like arguing over who's gonna clean it.
Yes.
She's talking about the person's cleaning nonstop episode, like where they're obsessively cleaning something.
And see how he just fixed that and corrected me? That's another thing you have to have in common with your partner. He just corrected me and fixed that so no one thought differently. And I'm thankful that, and not even embarrassed he did that right now. That's even a better way to end it. Like, take trust in your significant other, and it's so hard to come around someone that like you feel completely comfortable around.
And I trust her to the fullest. And am I taking care of you good?
Absolutely.
Since you've been here?
Absolutely. We eat good.
Roof over our head, we eat great.
Yes, we have.
I don't know what much more you could really want.
No, I mean, I'll tell you what.
She's gained weight since she's been here.
Yeah, I've gained weight.
She's got thick in the right places, but not gained weight in like a fatty way. She gained weight in a good way.
And does Eddie not look
and I did too.
We rub off on each other's
we're both
energy.
Healthier.
Yes.
We're both stronger.
Yes.
We elevate each other. We pick each other up, and that's what you got to do with your partner. That's the type of partner you need. You need a partner that's going to elevate you to the next level. You don't need somebody dragging you down, hanging on your pant leg. No.
And my best advice to anybody is like, don't actually look for something like this because you will probably
it's hard to find.
Yeah, have a hard time.
It
finding
takes
that.
years.
And learn how to let things go when you do find someone that is
It takes a lot of looking, a lot of digging.
Yes.
And a lot of patience, a lot of waiting.
And whoever you do have in your life that you love dearly, don't be hard on them and learn how to let things go at times, because that's another thing, patience. And you may find that things aren't that serious of something that bugs you, and you might find that maybe you guys are soulmates, you know what I'm saying? So patience and everything. But anyway, guys, I really hope we're at 30 minutes here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode about the pickiest couple
in the world.
And we
might do another episode if you guys like it. We'll tell you all the other crazy picky things that we do.
Yeah, we are very picky people, but
because I don't think we dug into it too far. We could dig more. We're way pickier than we made it seem.
Yes.
Okay.
But
we ain't exaggerating at all.
No, not at all.
We're actually underplaying it.
Yes.
Because we are picky when it comes to the person we want to be with.
Yes.
And I finally found her, and I'm so happy that I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess we'll stop here and seal it with a kiss, guys. But stay tuned for the next episode, alright?
Subscribe,
Bye.
like, share,
Be kind
comment,
to people.
donate. See you in the next one. Love y'all. LTF fam.